Good morning. So it's the second morning with my nice little hand tool. So what I'm trying to do is get out here for a half an hour to an hour before my training this week, because I'm in training every day this week. And Kai and I have already done our walk in the park, and I was walking through the park thinking, wow, what is it? This is such a great play that we're in. All the different roles that we're playing, and just how magical it is, and how confirming things are at times. And it's just, I was just smiling as I was walking in the park this morning. But anyway, getting back to this tool. This is a wonderful, wonderful tool, and I haven't even gotten a chance to use the other ones yet. But you see, I've been working on this area behind the trees in the driveway, and in a half an hour I've cleared this area, and it's really a nice motion, because what I do is just grab a bunch of the bamboo at the base and hook this baby around it and just give it a slight pull, and this is what you got. So it's very meditative, and it just kind of pulls you in. So I do have to be mindful of my time. But the other thing that I noticed, which is wonderful, and it's just going to be interesting, like a little treasure hunt when I start clearing this back, to see the things that I forgot that I planted in here that have gotten a little bit encroached with the bamboo not sharing its space nicely, because there was just so much planted in this hill. But I thought I had earlier on pulled up a good bit of the Solomon seal in here, because this was a pretty strong stand that was in here, and relocated it because I could see that the bamboo was encroaching. But look at this nice stand here. It's just so hardy and beautiful. But what I was able to do is get the bamboo off the back of the fruit trees, and you can see all the apples that are on this tree. This is, oh man, this is fantastic. Look at them. Look at all of them. Oh my goodness. Wow. So this is really, really cool. And then the apricot tree, which I need to cut this, I think it's some kind of cypress. It's one of those trees that the builders put in when they first built a house, and this thing's been here for probably about 50 years, and it's just gargantuan. But I want to cut these branches back so it can just expose this. But look at the apricots. This tree has got tons of them on there. And this is only the second year that we've had this tree. This is just amazing. It's just so happy. And then next to it, all snugged up, that's spread out, this was a little tiny sapling tree that one of the many people that were here planted here. Probably, I would say, maybe 3 years ago. And it's just turned into this sprawling hazelnut. And this is one of the propagated elderberry next to it. So I don't know, I might need to move this elderberry, because this hazelnut is just spreading itself out, just like the Santa Rosa plum here, which, let's see if I see any little, yep, oh boy, it's beginning. This tree is peppered with little tiny juicy plums. which we're going to try to have some of these for, depending on how ripe they get, for our June market, nursery market, because they're just so good and it just produces for months and months and months. So yeah, this area in here is just a little bit like a half an hour of work that I did. It's just starting to breathe, and I'm just going to go through here with a fierceness. And then I'll go back with the scythe to get everything closer to the ground. You know, if I'm more mindful when I'm using the sickle, I'll pull it as close to the ground as possible. And we're going to use the bamboo for mulch, just like we did in the front. We're let this stuff like dry out. It's wonderful, wonderful mulch, and it's great habitat for things to live in. And it's also nice in meals. It's edible. It has medicinal properties to it. You can use the shoots in stir fries, as I've done many times. And next year, when I have a little more time, I'm going to start my cooking from the garden again. You know, I'll call it like wild earth cooking. But, you know, there's only so many hours in a day. Boy, there's a lot of pollen flying around out here today, and an incredible amount. So yeah, so this was my part of my morning meditation with my walk this morning. And I hope everyone has a nice Tuesday. It's a beautiful day out here this morning, and gonna go get some breakfast and then get prepared for my training. So have a beautiful and blessed day.